There are many people furious with the postings of Cassandra McDonald on Twitter. Cassandra, of course, is the editor-in-chief of Timcast News, as well as the individual who handles the booking for Timcast IRL. There are many people who do not like Cassandra's opinions as it pertains to the war between Israel and Palestine. I am impressed by this controversy, so much so I have to do a segment about it, because these people complaining, demanding that I fire people like Ian or Cassandra or anybody else and others, it's like they don't watch my show.
Okay, so I'm letting Tim go on and explain this whole thing because I do want to hear his point of view and I want us to hear it together. But I have been watching this going on in Twitter or X Spaces, whatever people call it. And I was wondering what he had to say about it.
Cassandra said it's impressive. Imagine paragliding into Israel, freaking Israel with rockets are launching, the ballsiest of ballsy moves. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that tweet, but there's a lot of tweets that people post I'm not a fan of. And my attitude is more so like, this company has values that are rooted in the founding of the United States. So the issue for me is, while I do find, and I'll be completely honest, Cassandra's tweet to be distasteful, I understand there's a general argument of, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. There are impressive actions, brave actions taken by evil people, risky moves or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't mean you condone the actions they take. But I'm not a fan of the tweet. But I'm also not someone who lives or dies by the current arguments between Israel and Palestine.
All right, so we'll leave it there. So obviously Tim is not going to get rid of Cassandra, which is really good because Tim is I'm sure being given a lot of pressure to do so. Okay, now let's go back to Cassandra's tweets and what's going on. Let's kind of give this a better look. So we see that he definitely didn't fire her, which is great, right? I mean, because you don't have to agree with her position, but I don't agree with a lot of people's positions. That doesn't mean that we have to run off and fire folks, Ashley St. Clair says, you're embarrassing yourself, Bethany. Cass is not anti-Sem. I'm Jewish and she's a friend and has booked me on Tim. Enough with the conspiracies. Log offline for a bit. I hope Ashley lends that kind of thinking to other people, I've definitely been called that name in the past couple of weeks. I'm at the point where I don't care. And I really don't, but she knows Cass, so she's going to defend her. I appreciate that, but there's a lot of people who are just throwing that word around, and it's not a good look. I'm just going to say it's not a good look. Max Blumenthal was on the show too, so I don't know what Bethany thought she was going to do with all of this. She was even made videos with the amount of Jewish people that have been on the show. All of that too, for real, is not an argument to me. It's not even an argument to be made. It's just, hey, she had her opinion. She has the right to have it. Max Blumenthal, immediately following the massacre is your defense. You've lost it too. Max Blumenthal is Jewish though. So I thought that, you know what I mean? I thought she doesn't book Jewish people. One of my homies, Preston, he's going on the show. He's Jewish. By the time you guys see this, he's probably already been on the show. So this is a weird, this is the same, what equivalent this is to me was when I was on Hypnotics channel and I was on, Saturday Night Hypnosis and Director X was on there. And, hey, it was a great conversation, right? But he made this point well, you don't care about the Black community. What have you done for the Black community? And to me, I even had to say to him, I don't think that we need to ask people these questions what have they done for the Black community and to prove that they care about this Blackness and all. So it's the same thing for me with this. I don't even like saying that I have Jewish friends, not because I'm afraid to say that I have Jewish friends, but it's a meaningless, it's a baseless argument. It's just no need. If you have integrity, if you're coming from a place of integrity and you don't wish any kind of harm on people, there's no need for this kind of, she had this many Jews and this many Blacks and this. I don't want that. I know I don't want that. You don't have to tell me how many Black people, whatever you did with all Blacks. And you don't have to tell me that. You don't. So even this to me is not the proof. But this girl is definitely a journalist. She's even visited Julian Assange. So, she's about her business. She does her journalism. She's done her investigative journalism on this, and she's going to where the facts have led her. But you guys let me know what you think. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.